YOLO! Oh. Why would anyone ever do Smolov for deadlift? Why would anyone ever do Smolov for deadlift beltless at that? It seems like a really stupid idea, and frankly, I thought so too for a very long time. But here I am, and I find myself doing exactly that. Now, it seems crazy, but I have my reasons for doing it. I have 3 very specific reasons why I've decided to undergo this program, and I'm not doing it without some logic behind it. You can disagree with my logic, but fair enough, here are the reasons why I'm deciding to do Smolov for deadlift, beltless for as long as I can. The first reason why I'm doing this program is because of that clip that you saw in the video this morning. I'm injured, and it was through every bit fault of my own. That was a completely avoidable injury. Me and my friends, we were just messing around, hanging out, and I took a jump, and you know, this isn't something I'm completely unfamiliar with, but I took a very bad fall, and it made it so that I have a very hard time externally rotating my right hip or putting outward pressure on my left knee. 2 things that are very important to squatting. So now I can't really do heavy squats for the next month or so. I was fortunate enough to have Dr. Snell and Coach Chris Duffin come by my campus and help fix me for some demonstrations, to which I'm very grateful. I can walk around, I can move around, I'm back to training much quicker than I would be otherwise because of their generosity and the time that they took. But this injury has limited the way in which I can train. So, because of the fact that I can't squat heavy, in order to maintain my work capacity in my lower body and keep my volume up, I've decided to increase my deadlifting frequency. I was already deadlifting twice a week and I was squatting twice a week, so I still have my general frequency of 4 lower body training days per week. So it's not much of a departure from my normal structure of training. The second reason why I'm doing Smolov for deadlift comes a little bit from sport specificity. I love powerlifting. I love power building, but first and foremost, I'm a strongman, and I train and compete primarily in the sport of strongman. A couple of friends of mine, the Hadge brothers, came out with an article not too long ago which deeply impacted my training philosophy. I'll post a link to that article below, but I believe the title of it was Steak and Potatoes Training. And in it, they made a very compelling argument for why squat wasn't specific to strongman. It's very rare that you end up in any position where the crease of the hip is below the knee and you have to generate force. So it's very inspecific to strongman unless your contest has a squat format, which granted a couple do. You'll see it in the World's Strongest Man, and you'll see it in the Rad Fitness Strongman Challenge. And I love squatting for reps, so this was a difficult decision for me to make. But it's very rare that that comes in handy. Squat was the first lift that I truly excelled at. I hit 600 on squat long before I ever hit 600 on deadlift. So it was hard for me to give up, but it was a decision about marginal gains. The effort that would take to expend and try and reach a 700 squat versus trying to reach that 700 deadlift, I truly believe that that deadlift, getting to 7 before the squat, is going to make me a better strongman than getting that squat up there. And I want to focus on what's specific to what I need to accomplish in competition. In strongman, almost everything starts as a deadlift. Everything starts on the ground. You pick up a keg from the ground. You pick up cars from the ground. The deadlift starts from the ground. But there's almost no event, except for maybe the yoke arguably, where the weight's on your back. And even that isn't starting from the crease being below the knee. I want to do what's going to give me the best chance and make me the most competitive in the sport which I'm driven to compete in. I had a conversation with Chris Duffin the other day, and he was talking about only having so much time and only having so much energy to expend in your life. And you gotta make sure that those are goal-oriented, because even though the actions you might be taking might not be a detriment to your goal, if they aren't helping it, then they're idle time, and you're losing the opportunity to get better, to get closer to what your goals are. I mean, there's this old Epictetus quote: first decide who you want to be, and then do what you have to do. It's as simple as that. The second day of Smolov for deadlift brings about the third reason: mental resilience. I'm not unfamiliar with Smolov. It's a really tough program, and it needs to be respected. It needs to be undertaken with due diligence and planning. And I've ran it twice in the past for squats, and I've had great success. But it will break you if you aren't sound mentally. It will take away some of your drive to lift. And it will make, squat was my favorite lift. It will make it a chore to get under that bar, to make sure that you're going in every day and doing what needs to be. And the temptation is always there to say, I need another rest day. Or, if I lighten up the weight, I can make it up the next day. I believe in reactive training systems. I followed that for a while, and I think it got great results. But sometimes I need a gut check. I need something to make me train hard and hold myself accountable. And Smolov is just what I needed. I can't squat right now, and it's kind of afforded me a little bit of freedom, an opportunity to check myself and make sure that, I'm there mentally, that I want this bad enough to push through and force myself to lift these weights every day. And one way or another, I'm going to make sure that every deadlift comes off the ground, and I'm completing this program. There's my reasons for doing Smolov for deadlift. Now I hope to be posting about every other training day for Smolov for deadlift and keep you guys updated on how it's going. I don't expect it to go without any turbulence. There's going to be obstacles in the way, and there's going to be difficult training days, and I'm going to share those with you as long as the successes. But I hope you guys keep on watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment. I'll keep you up to date on how this goes, and here's to the road to 700. It starts now, and I'm not stopping until I reach it. So thank you for chiming in.